Hey, happy Friday. Couple of important updates for you guys this week on Market Watch. Starting with the Fed meeting, they wrapped up their January meeting. The Fed fund rate remained unchanged, so they did take a pause on cutting rates, which was expected. Following the meeting, they always have comments, and surrounding the labor market, they shared that the firing rate has decreased, so employers aren't firing people as much. And then the other side of it is the hiring rate, which also decreased, so employers aren't hiring as much, which obviously makes it extremely difficult for people that are looking for work. Second is inflation. They noted that inflation has eased over the past year, but it still remains elevated. We actually received PCE this morning, which is personal consumption and the measurement of inflation that the feds favor. We saw an increase year over year from 2.4 to 2.6%. Typically, if we see inflation go up, it is market moving. We see mortgage bonds decrease, it impacts mortgage interest rates. In this case, it did not impact the markets. They're remaining very steady. Mortgage bonds and rates are hanging in there. And that is because it was expected to see a slight increase with inflation year over year. Noteworthy to mention, the biggest impact with inflation are the shelter numbers. There's just a major lag there. If we kind of manually calculated inflation and the shelter numbers were caught up, we would actually be closer to 2.2% year over year, which you may remember the Fed's goal is to get to 2%. So we're actually super close. We just need shelter to catch up. Last but not least, I want to share with you guys almost every purchase that we are working on right now. The seller is paying all or some of the closing costs. And I just share that because there's just such an opportunity right now for buyers to negotiate purchase price and or get closing costs covered. So I just want to kind of shout that from the roof because it's just such an opportunity for them. Other than that, have a beautiful weekend and we will talk next week.